move out of order for it. Remnants in the water, new game. This is what... Oh, okay, another first person one. Okay. Okay. Hello, guy. Supply officer, it's a hand. With an eye in it. The supply officer's hunched over her clipboard, looking back and forth to the shelves. 12 cans of meal, 3 jugs of fresh water. Oh, you're awake. You're okay, aren't you? You hit your head on when the supply officer goes quiet, her eye wide. Anyway, I'm taking stock of our supplies. We may, well, we haven't snored for months now. And I don't know if we'll be able to do that again anytime soon. Learned limited supplies. Just get some rest, okay? What did I do to my head? Now she's watching me wherever I go. Learned limited supplies. What is this, an RPG? Am I going to be using limited supplies as like an attack? There's another guy. Oh, this guy's an actual person. Auxiliary engineer. The auxiliary engineer faces you with a scowl. What? Don't look at me like that. This ain't getting fixed anytime soon. What's the point anyway? What's even left up there? Is there even a world for us to return to? Learned death above. If we're all that's left. If we starve, does it matter? Limited supplies. The supplies officer is smart to stay away from me right now. I don't have room in my heart for hopefulness. The world is dead and we're going to starve. You'll find out if we flood sooner or later. I'll get around to it. Oh no. Whoa, weapons officer? They're all so weird looking. The weapons officer looks exhausted. She's wearing a heavy burden. Oh, you're alive. That's surprising. She sighs. I'm sure you've gotten the gist by now, but the world has died. Some on the crew may be feeling more hopeful than that, but I know what those missiles can do. Our engine keeps us afloat, but if the core wanted to, CO wanted to, detonating it could destroy a city. Imagine 100, 1,000 being dropped on a country. Learned nuclear devastation. I can only imagine the capitals retaliated the second they knew. It's ironic, we're more likely to starve to death than die by fire. What could we do? Restock at shore? Ha! The radiation will poison the soil for generations. Our best bet is to pray. You're asking if I have anything to grieve? My career, I guess. I was hoping to be a CEO one day. I doubt there's anybody left to promote me. Part of me regrets making a career out of war, but it's too late for that now. I wish you on your way, but where are you going to go? Oh wow, this is dark. This is nice. This is another missile. Damn. We're kind of using the missile for energy, yeah. Engine handler. Hey, your head feeling better? Knocked your good noggin good. You're wondering how the engine's faring? Fine as ever. This thing it'll last us from this life to the next. It's powered by molecules and the tiniest explosions you can imagine. Long as we got junk to feed it, we keep afloat. It's a miracle, I think. If we run low of stuff, we run low. Shit happens. We'll have to ration our food, but I'm sure something will come along. I ain't one to worry too much. If anything, we can always catch ourselves some fish. Or eat each other. It was a joke, kid. Don't look so scared. Auxiliary ain't fixing the hull. Why the hell not? Their mouth drops as you explain. Oh, I get it. He needs some time, I bet. He has a family, you know. Probably worried about him. Not a lot of us on this hunk of metal with others to worry about. Well, not me anyway. Just the engine and me crew. Aye, weapons is the gist of it. Our engine's tech can be devastating if used in the wrong way. But if the homeland thought it best, it was probably best. I ain't paid enough to know the right ways to war. We've been spying on the capitals for God knows how long. Just gotta hope they didn't fire back. I'll keep us afloat, don't you worry, pal. You just rest your busted head. Or go talk to the others. I ain't your boss. So, I'm pretty sure there is a... Didn't they say there's the theory of the president... The president of the United States has a retaliation... Basically an answer to retaliation that's written and signed and stored in an extremely secure location, and nobody knows what's written on it, and it's up to the president. And I assume it's not true because, you know, what power does the president have really? It's, you know, it's a full government of people. But the idea is, if the US was going to be destroyed, you know, somebody sent nukes at you. Imagine somebody sent a bunch of nukes at the US, basically with the intention of wiping it out. Do you retaliate or not? And the idea is, you could retaliate with nukes and wipe out your opponents as well. But by doing so, you've basically caused the entire world to be destroyed, right? They're sending it over to the west, you sending it over to the east, and you wipe out the world. You have destroyed the world. Or do you just let those nukes hit, get wiped out, and at least human life will continue on the other side of the world? You know what I mean? What is your answer? Like, what do you do? Do you choose to retaliate and end all life? Or do you choose, you know, also to destroy your enemies, the ones that wiped you out? It's revenge. But at the same time, it might also leave not a single human being alive. So, it's an interesting question. CO, commanding officer. A CO has never been one speaking much. He looks the same as ever. He salutes you. Speaker of the depths. Oh, hello, you're alive. The seas were so angry when we dove, I thought we lost you. They would be just to expect a sacrifice. After all. But thankfully, you have been granted mercy from the depths. They interlace their 4 hands. We have to go forward with caution, lest we anger the seas again. I know everyone is antsy to see the surface, but we must ascend slowly. The speaker sighs. If supplies are low, whatever we do, we must not seek replenishment from the seas. We'd assuredly sink if we tried such a thing. No, we would be swallowed. If it were just a few of us, then maybe we could get away with it. But the whole crew? No possibility of it. The announcement that the homeland was firing death came with no warning. It's only natural to assume capitals have perished. The sea's surface is turbulent, that much I can tell for sure. Our submarine is akin to foreign body in the waters. Think of the depths as an immune system ready to purge us. The engine is too unnatural for it to tolerate, so we must move with permission from the seas. Something as unnatural as what drives our container forward is sure to be capable of devastation. We all knew the risks of war. I wonder what tipped the scales. We are glad to see you moving again. Be careful in your steps. I wouldn't want you to get hurt again. I think these guys are going to eat me. This is such a weird, creepy thing. Seer. You find the seer hidden in a dark corner. I need not to be spoken to. Perhaps it is best that you leave me be. I don't understand. I should have seen it coming, but I didn't. Just darkness. It's my fault. If I knew we could have stocked up when we last shored, maybe then we'd have a fighting chance. It holds itself under its cloak. I've doomed us, haven't I? I can't even see the present. I have no idea what it's like up there. It's terrifying. Why can't I see anything? The engine will last longer than any of us. So why is it? How can the same technology be used to? I never thought we would last longer than the world. I feel awful. If I knew this was coming, we could have dove down sooner and avoided the damage. There must be so much of it. I wouldn't blame the speaker for hating me. Or anyone. I wish everything wasn't so cloudy. I want to tell everyone it's okay and our homeland is alive. I want to be useful. But there's nothing. If what Weapons says is true, maybe that's why I can only see our futures. We've surfaced. I still can't see anything. Will you go look the periscope? Where's the periscope? Is it in here? It is. Oh no. Oh no. It's all destroyed. Is it that bad? Is it? The control room is eerily silent. The air is filled with grief. This is so weird. After a silence, you speak. We have survived. We have survived. We have survived. Everybody's repeating your sentiment. They're all so weird looking. End. Such a weird game. Remnants in the water. That was just a bizarre narrative.